Okay, that's purely my fault. That's just my microphone being flipped and not... And we just got lava thrown at us. That's not a problem with the sound balance. It's just me being a fool and not putting my microphone in the correct spot. So hopefully now that it sounds a little better. I'm glad that the notification sounds work. There is one more thing I want to test, like, about that, but it's a later problem because they're working and I'm gonna just take that. Yeah, we feeling great tonight. Everything is working. I figured out all the problems. Most of them were caused by what? Windows 11. But that's okay. Not specifically like updating to Windows 11 because I did that years ago, but Windows deciding, what if, hear me out, we applied all these, in quotes, audio enhancements to all of your sound devices, even though you're not even listening to them through this computer. Wouldn't that be really cool? And I said, no. That was the whole conversation. Okay. Yeah, right. It's like... You had the volume loud, and then when the microphone started working, I was shouting at you. I see. Yeah, audio enhancements in quotes is crazy. Let me slay this blight. And we're still just hunting for a quick dragon. We just need the blood. Should be a pretty quick undertaking, but for some reason... it's not even that we've killed all the dragons in the area. It's just that they're shy. I haven't really slain that many dragons. They just don't want... Aw, that puppy is happy. Oh no, that was... Is he? I thought he had hearts. Oh, she was my puppy. You protect. Am I actually gonna name something Big Bertha? Nah. That was just me. I did one yesterday too that I'm not holding myself accountable to. I don't remember what it was, and I'm not gonna go back and look. Actually, I think I deleted it. Okay, now I have to name my pet Big Bertha. Thank you for removing my choice. And I hope that you heard your own Twitch notification sound. We're just peeking for a library. I'm honestly not even super worried about claiming a waystone here. But also, yes, I am. I changed my mind. Who got ouchied? Whatever. To be clear, is the notification sound too loud, or it's just you hear it and that's great? Because that one I can easily modify without getting sad. Hey, welcome back. It's too loud. Can you specify what is too loud? Is it that notification sound? Okay, so it's that. Yeah, let me just turn that down. It was impossible for me to test that. We're gonna do -5. Okay, so keep me posted on the next one, and hopefully that fixes things. Thanks for the heads up. I did look into that. All I can remember is that it's ROTN, and I think it was Rebirth of the Night. I looked into that mod pack, and I didn't watch much because I really didn't want to like spoil anything should I decide I want to play it. I want it to be a full blind thing. But I was just intrigued by how like not even Minecraft looking it is. So we could potentially give that a go down the road. Not necessarily committing anything to anything yet, but I did look at it and it does look cool. Okay, let me... Oh, many trees, but we got through. This is kind of interesting, but I don't know. Gonna watch from Twitch. Hey, we're always happy to have people on any platform. Um, you're here. Welcome with the new name. I'm glad I can make the association. That's helpful. Um, go over and torment people. Yes, always. No. Oh, so this is. Is this the structure that tells you about the lost cities then? If I can't break blocks. I'm also still trying to learn the whole like when I'm talking to chat on either, like, people on YouTube can see the Twitch chat. People on Twitch chat are not allowed to see the YouTube video or the YouTube chat because it's against Twitch's terms of service, even though I'm not an affiliate yet, so technically it's not. Okay. There's a trap. So I need to decide if I need to, like, be explicit when I'm talking to one chat over the other. But anyway. Okay, so this is... No! I was just saying this is really easy with the Stone of Inertia, but then I missed a jump. Oh, I'm hungry. I was like, I'm not sprinting. Yeah, it's just... It's not clear if, like, someday Twitch is going to change that. Like, they used to not even allow you to multi-stream to YouTube. So people think maybe someday they're gonna change that rule. But right now, that's just how it is. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not, like, an easy thing to enforce. So I don't know if people just decide to do it anyway, or if, I mean, if the person's not, like, a Twitch affiliate, then they're not bound by those rules anyway, so it's... there are a few layers as to why some people might just do it anyway. I was also looking at how, like, in OBS settings, you're able to... OBS being the software that you use to basically what captures the stream to send to the platform. I saw that there's an option to, like, when you upload, when your VOD is saved to Twitch, there's an option to have a different audio track on that recording. I was looking into why that is. It turns out that some people play copyrighted music on their streams, and as long as it's not in the recorded version, you can sometimes get away with it. And I guess that some people, they made it sound like some people just play with fire. I'm not going to play with fire, but I guess that's a thing. I was trying to figure out how people do that. I don't think I want any background music, but also sometimes it would be nice. Alright, that was easy. Only 5 blood. He was not a very bloody boy. But that's okay. That's all we needed. Actually, we're getting more. Found the entire dragon colony. May you come down here, please? He's just showing off. Little does he know, I can't even feel this. Calm on down, buddy. He killed the tremor for me. Thank you. Okay. Let's just rock his world. There we go. And we get the blood. See, we got more from him. He was a bloody boy. Alright. Stage 3. Did we get the skull? Whatever. He can just live here. This is his graveyard. Moment of silence. Alright. So, okay, I got blown up. There's no need. Everyone just needs to calm down. There's no need to put a waystone here or anything, so I'm just gonna magic mirror out. But we are trying to get a cinder blade if we didn't get one already. I want to play around with more Lycanite weapons, especially because I think that there will be a tier list episode dedicated to them. I do think maybe we got one already though, so I might just Might just be that I'm being silly. Alright, and we got a new crate to dump stuff into because my organization is falling apart. We are limited on Bobecco. We could use a bit of Pinky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. But like I said, we might eat Aryasaur meat for any Rahovart fights just to slow them down a little bit. I do also appreciate the input that, like, maybe we don't want background music. You can just enjoy kind of the chill stream vibe. And I honestly feel the same way. I think, like, music on a stream is great for, like, I don't know. I feel like this is more of a story because we're going through the slow progression of the mod pack. Whereas if you're like, you know, if you're playing Bed Wars on Hypixel, maybe that's something that music would be a little less distracting. Okay, we have a lot of copies of Cat. I'm gonna put on some Cat though. I will make sure that the jukeboxes are pretty quiet though. But we love a little Cat while we're in the house. All right. So we get to make the boomerang that we started to try to make yesterday before my computer decided that I wasn't allowed to stream. It's just wood. Okay. Pretty cheap. We're gonna make a few. I believe you can just throw these in the enchantment table, so we'll try to roll a few things there before we put a ton of time into making books for them. Because, right, we don't need anything remarkable. Just boomerangs with some enchants to make it a little more exciting. Yeah. Anytime I have a long time ago messed around in, like, server-type games like Bed Wars. It's just so hard to be good at. So I just like to, you know, chill. Be in the open world, spend a couple hours on a focused mission. It's kind of like, for me, like, watching TikToks is just the worst thing in the world because it's such short, rapid stuff. I like the slow progression of a long video. So that's what we're doing. Okay, let's check out what we can get. Razor's Edge 4 doesn't sound too bad. 4 out of 5. Increased damage of throwing weapons. So it's essentially the sharpness of boomerangs. Let's roll it. We've got... we don't have a ton of extra levels, but if we do a Rahovart fight, then we'll get a ton. Games like Wukong have your heart. Wukong, honestly, the story could be a bit more... I don't know. I feel like once you're done with the game, you fully appreciate the story, but going throughout it, I don't know. It can be a little hard to follow. But love the game to death, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Even, like, not specifically for TikTok. Like, since I've started streaming, it's hard for me to watch, like, anything. Like, there are some YouTube series that now I'm so far behind on, and it feels like there's nothing I can do because I have so little time with editing and everything, but it's a trade-off that I'm happy to be making. This sounds like it lights guys on fire, which we don't need with this bow, or with this boomerang. Yeah. Pointless. You don't love Wukong? Yeah. You're allowed to not like Wukong. I just find the combat really satisfying. I don't know, it's like... I think I've described it to a friend as, like, just such an intricate dance of, like, I've never played a game where I so strongly feel like I am the one doing the combat. Like, with Minecraft, you're like, yes, I'm clicking and winning. But something about the combat in Wukong, to me, it's just so immersive to my brain. That's all the better I can explain it. Scratch is just the right part. Alright, let's just do a couple of cycles. We're just gonna get a decent boomerang and then worry about what's next. Okay, well, same roll. Unbreaking, do want, so let's see what we get with it. Do. Yeah, I don't know. Wukong was like, so how it happened, and this is something that I'm guilty of often, and something that that could have been better. Something that actually streaming has helped with a lot. I'm gonna go for another Razor's Edge because we can combine them to get tier 5. Is so if you've seen the meme that's like, yeah, that's like all the same stuff. There must not be that many enchants you can even get. If you've seen the meme that's like, my body is a machine that turns, and then it's a screenshot of like a Steam sale into, and then it's 0 hours of playtime. It's like, I'm the same way. Like, I spend way too much time. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I combine the right things. Staring at the screen and being like, I don't know what to play. And then one day I was in a couple-hour loop of that. And I was like, you know, I keep seeing Wukong on the screen for like updating my graphics driver. I'm gonna drop $70 on this game and it's gonna make me happy. And it did. I had a great time. I really enjoyed it. So it was a lucky, just kind of spur of the moment desperation to play something. It worked. Yeah, it's nice when it works out. All right, we got a boomerang. We don't even need... Nah, there's more. We'll put it on. We'll get propulsion. Well, seems like that's most of what was rolling on the table, so... Can you borrow 70? This was a couple years ago. The 70's long gone, sorry. Yeah, I've never actually played either of those. The Last of Us has my eyebrows raised because I feel like a lot of the like really popular PlayStation games are worth the hype. Like I gave God of War a chance and boy am I glad I did. So, curious about that. I was disappointed about the game being $70 because that's Nintendo energy. Nintendo likes to release 20-year-old games for $90. Sorry, did I say that out loud? What? I think that I don't support the buying of games at that price because it makes game makers think it's okay. But for Wukong, I'd do it again. Okay, I'm also thinking I'm gonna build a little extension. Don't tag Nintendo, they're gonna know. I'm gonna build a little extension of this so I can... How do I put this nicely? Do the children number decreasing in a room separate from their parents. And just, you know, something about that feels right. Moving out of the room to do it. Okay. My door does not let me in. So let me do that really quick. And then we might just go do a first Rahovart fight. I have a note here of what weapons I want to do on Rahovart. This, the category. Did I decide? I didn't. Okay, that's okay, because I think that one of them, I want to do the javelin. Just because that's another throwable. I'm looking for just like the throwable weapons from this pack. But bows are going to be a separate category. Another thing I decided while I'm yapping on the topic is that okay, we're coming back to this Astrobot conversation, so stay tuned for my feelings about that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to fill the tier list that we built. Oh, I was hoping I could escape through that secret hole, but the crate's blocking it. We're going to fill this out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to... I don't even have all the signs. We're going to take the top 5 or 6 weapons. We're just going to clear the top tier. Those are going to be used to fight Asmodeus. So another boss. So we're going to choose the best weapons. Those will all go against the Asmodeus boss. And then whichever one is best from that category is going to be used to fight Amalgalich. And that's how we're going to end the series. I'm going to take this best weapon, fight Amalgalich. That's basically the final boss. And then that's going to be exclamation point on RLCraft. It's going to take a minute, to be clear, but that's kind of where I've got things mapped out for the moment. And we're still doing a lot of meme weapons between here and there too, so don't get too sad that we're winding down, because that's simply not true. Okay, so let's make a javelin. And then what's the last one we're going to do? Boomerang, javelin, throwing axe. Here. I think a javelin is just a better spear. No, it's less damage. But it has more ammo. Yeah, you don't want the spear. You don't want to have to pick it up after every single throw. That'll take a while. I think the boomerang's going to be the best because it comes back to you. But yeah, let's make a javelin. How do you... Okay, I guess it's really easy. So we need sticks. And we need string. With our powers combined. Hole. So Razor's Edge is on the bow. I don't think Razor's Edge... I don't have it on a bow. I think it is just for the throwables. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll hold off on the Astrobot convo. Let me know. Yeah, Razor's Edge, I think it is just the throwables. Maybe it's coded in a funny way where you can put it on a bow, but it's certainly not what it's meant for. Is that chest opening loud? It's a little bit loud in my ear. Okay, so it turns out the Umbrium one is different. Oh, no, it's just shaped crafting. No? Just a dummy? Oh, Witherbone pole. Okay. We have those. Yes. Forgot some of the Dragonbone weapons take Witherbone. Not the Olympic type. We are using these for something slightly more destructive. 12 damage, that's pretty good. 0 to 200% bonus damage when thrown, depending on charge progress. Okay, so we want to fully charge before we throw. That's not necessarily the case for the boomerang, which... Do you even charge that? I don't remember. Okay, let's see what kind of stuff we can get. Razor's Edge. It looks like we're going to have the same enchants. Seems like they're pretty hard-coded to be one of a few things. Where's my lepus? More. Okay, what do we got? Just Razor's Edge. Let's make one more. Oh, yeah. It's definitely bow shaped. I can see why the confusion would be there. Yeah, no, that's our boomerang. I do want to make a better bow, so maybe we will have a similar thing soon. But I've been saying that for a number of episodes, so we'll see. Probably once I do the bow version of Rahovart, we'll want that. Propulsion. You know what? We're just going to take it and be done. Because it seems like... What does it seem like? I don't know. I guess that's where we're ending that sentence. Let me make sure Magnet's on. We're just getting levels from the greenhouse because we've been not using it at all, which is silly given how much time we put into building it. also curious what level it gets us to. We haven't fully harvested it yet. So one layer upped us all the way up to level 20. Now, that's interesting. Whatever. This corner's too dark. It's staying too dark for now. Do the replanting. I changed my mind. We're putting a torch over there. Also, for anyone who didn't see, we made the Stone of the Sea, and that's why we're so fast in water. I want to demonstrate, but that will be a slightly later problem. That. Okay. We'll finish replanting. We'll breed the bookworms. We'll harvest the top. It'll be great. Okay. Seems like kind of get a rhythm going. No, it's hard with the shield. Because you can't hold click. And the tick delay is just too much that I can't do that zigzag. It's okay. Maybe we'll do an episode on optimizing. Why is there no water? It froze. Yeah, what's going on? How'd this happen? Answer is winter. Is that okay? I've gone and ruined it. Allow me one moment to fix the greenhouse that we get use out of once every 3 streams. Less than that. Okay. And the boom. I'm glad that the torches keep the water thawed. Otherwise it would be very annoying to do. Okay. We proceed. Yeah, we're so fast with the Stone of Inertia that, like, we miss spots if we're not shifting. Or V, speedy, quick. Then every time we hit the water, it's like, Nyong. I do want to hunt some sea dragons, some sea monsters, but why? Why did I want that? We're probably not going to roll Tide Guardian armor just because the durability makes me sad and we don't have any access to mending yet. But why was I hunting them last time? Honestly, I think it was just to show off how fast I am with the Stone of the Sea. I find it very fun. Okay. Almost done. Bear with me. Gonna have to put a chapter in the YouTube video so that people can skip this farming bit. I find the YouTube chapter markers to be like a double-edged sword. Like, it's great because if people want to skip a part, they'll skip it instead of leaving your video. It's difficult because then, like, people will just skip and only watch the exciting parts. So it's like, yes, you want that to be an option because that's probably all people are going to watch anyway, but it's tricky. Alright, we are about to know. Looks like I don't think we're going to quite hit 30. My bet's 28 and a half levels from a full greenhouse. We also forgot the mission and broke a few extra pieces of wheat on the bottom, so. And 28 and a quarter. Pretty good. So that will get us our enchantments. Even though obviously just going and doing the Rahovart would have done it faster. Yeah, like when I watch a YouTube video, I don't know, it's some mix of like, I do enjoy just the slow, grindy, just watch it play out how it happens. But also like, I'm kind of just too lazy to not watch it all. Like, if I wanted to be using my brain, such as to skip a part, I would be doing something else. Sometimes I just need the mindless drone of someone playing a game. Which is what I'm here to provide you today. Alright, we are nearly done. We're gonna leave all these wheats and seeds and stuff on the ground to despawn. There's no wild animals I can go feed them to. I don't have a compost bin. I did have some celery today. I opened a bag of celery sticks and it exploded. And 4 of them landed in my lap. I decided probably people don't want to eat those ones. So I put them back in the bag and put the bag in my pocket and said, when I bike home tonight, I'm going to feed them to bunnies. And then I saw no bunnies. I had a moment of, how the heck did I get to that story? It's because I'm leaving the wheat on the ground to decay. Alright, we don't have any room for this wheat. Allow me to throw it all on the ground. I have thrown my waystones. Okay. Certainly this is not how I meant for this to go. Hey, get out of here. That's what you're doing right now. Hey, respect. Okay, we were enchanting. Fortunately, no, we don't have to be inefficient. Smart. There we go. And we were getting propulsion. Tough. We really don't need unbreaking on it though, since we're gonna use it for one fight. Yeah, so the grinding levels from the greenhouse honestly was just to get some use out of it. I'm just gonna go do a Rahovart fight, and that's gonna be... After 3 of them for my recorded video, I was at level... like 91 or something, so... That's gonna be plenty, because those fights... I mean, with these weapons, it'll be a little different, but they were taking me 30 to 40 seconds. With decent weapons. Alright, we've got adults. Let's see. 6, 4, 5, 3. So you get a food. You get a food. We are unfortunately being hyper selective. We got an 8. Cool. So it won't take too crazy long to get to 30. Just the maturation timer is gonna be the sad part. I didn't know it gave that much either. I was actually really surprised when I got out and I had that many, because 1 doesn't feel crazy, but 1 Rahovart fight, but then I did 3 in a row, and sure enough, I was packed full of levels. Okay. Just put them together. It's really useful to have this enchant where you can throw your weapon underwater when you're fighting in the nether. So that's why I'm combining. Really useful. Make some gold blocks. Put more lapis in the chest. Alright, I don't feel any need to make more battle burritos. We're just gonna bring a stack of Ariosaur meat. Or no, there's no lifesteal on these at all, is there? Let's see if it's even compatible. I think it is. I actually think I Googled it. Because it's essential for this. Okay. We've encountered a predicament. We don't have any more lifesteal books. Honestly, a decent course of action would be grinding it off of these weapons, but I doubt that it's the top enchant. Critical strike. Advanced sharp 2. Yeah, so we need to figure that problem out. Our bookworms aren't a high enough level for me to try rolling that way. I also don't feel like book enchants, you know? Diamonds everywhere, like, eh. Maybe we'll just go do a Rahovart fight with the Geonox Spear for a few levels and we'll try to figure it out. Because that'll take 1.5 seconds. We'll leave this home for now. Does my Ventoraptor have battle burritos on him? He does, but he doesn't have a ton. So we'll make some more. Yeah, what the heck? Let's just make a stack. We've got plenty of Aryasaur. I was like, I only put 4 meats away. Yep, that's because we used it all. Alright, so we're gonna put these in here for later. Drop off our levels in case we lose them. You never know. Take a drink. And summon our boy. We need a soul cube. I should have counted how much obsidian it uses because I fought him so many times. But I did not. We are short on diamond blocks, it appears. I refuse to believe it. Yeah, there we go. There could be lifesteal in here. There is not. That's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna go and do a Raho. Oh, why you gotta drip? Okay. All is well. Also, I put away the wrong number of diamond blocks. This should be quick and easy. Go visit Raho. Things are very mad. Right out the gate. Where are you? I mean, actually, that was a dumb question. I think what I meant to ask was, why are you? Thank you. That was my first grell. Baby's first grell. Little target practice. Oh, he's strafing. He knows. Ah, I got him. Once I wasn't zoomed, it was actually a little easier. Okay. Let's just do it. Let's get him out. This arena's gonna be insane. All the crossovers with old arenas. Oh, come down. Ah, I wanted to loot you while you were low. Aha. You're a dummy. Oh, I returned to sender. I think. Okay. A few extra tears. Never hurt nobody. That was the wrong block. 1, 2. 2. Full cube. Wow, I am struggling with the block placement. I was trying to get it where I did it all in one jump. I never got it. I think it's possible, but tricky. Yeah, we'll continue holding off on Astrobot. banter. I'm just greeting these levels because that's what we're here for. Alright, one more tower. Boom. The torch. Oh, we forgot our soul key. I didn't notice it censor anything actually, but probably has nothing to do with YouTube now. However, behave in my chat. Okay, soul key is what we're here for, so let's grab our nether stars. Should have a ton of, yeah. Also, one of our Rahovart fights we're gonna do with the Wraith Sigil. That one might take a minute, but I'm gonna do it. That could honestly be part of... Let me check my categories. That could be a good one for today. Oh, but that could go down there. Yeah, that's not this category. That's later. Which I think one of the categories I'm gonna have to just cheat for, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. How do you make the soul key? Oh yeah, it's just I'm not even gonna look. I know. This is the missing piece. Cool. Put you back in your home. Cool. All right, quick Rahovart. We time it. I'm gonna time it. I need to know how it compares to the other weapons that I did. Because right now the top tier is called Geonox Spear, which is this weapon. And if this is slower than those ones, that would be a little embarrassing. Alright, I've got my pinky hovering over the stopwatch button. The stopwatch starts at the first smack. Start. Yeah. Yeah, we roll. We roll. Can't reach his foot. Come back. Stop running. Okay, so I think the best time we got with like the enchanted diamond swords and stuff was about 38 seconds. By the time I hit the stop button, that was 20. It was probably closer to like 19 and a half or so. So yeah, Geonox Spear rolls. But we're not surprised about that. Oh, shoot. Did I not pick my waystone back up? And then I got overwrote by the arena. It's a shame. What did I say? Rago. Alright. Oh, yeah. So 58 levels. Yeah. He drops quite a lot. Almost feels like too much given how those fights tend to go. Alright. We will be smart with our levels. We'll make sure that we're not wasting a bunch by enchanting while we're at a high level. Cool. That'll do. So, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we wanted to try to roll some books. See if we can't get something with lifesteal on it. I feel like level 30 book enchants could very well give you lifesteal. Maybe. Yeah, let's do this. We're just gonna do it. Whatever it gives us. That was terrible. Whatever it gives us. Precision. That's just for bows though, right? Not these throwing weapons. Wow, typing. It's from defiled land, so it might not be compatible, but that's not for sure. I guess we can check. Just see what it says. Nope. Yeah, these Spartan ones are pretty picky about enchants, it seems. Advanced fire prot, boo. If nothing else, these will be food for the bookworms, I guess. Advanced efficiency, I mean, terrible for us, good for the bookworms. Strength and vitality we would actually like to hold on to. That is a good one. Put it up here for now. Because I don't think we have any of that, no. We could get like a whole extra line of hearts, I think, from that. Force de combat. Don't tell Shrek. Either get it or you don't. Can't explain the joke. Yeah, these rolls are not impressing me. I also think I'm being inefficient with my XP toming. Maybe not. Razor's Edge. That was for these, right? I mean, at least we get that. True Strike. Goes through armor somewhat. Prevents Curse of Inaccuracy. Eh. Okay, we're almost to 30, so I'm just gonna top it off on the farm. Oh. Nice and easy. We'll see what the final book gets us, even though I know we have more tomes. Nothing remarkable. But getting Razor's Edge 4 means we can get it up to 5 on the Javelin. Is good. Nice to have things equal for the fight. Yeah, that was inefficient, but we're balling, so whatever. Okay, and let's not forget that we are also breeding bookworms while we do this. Even though, honestly, breeding them before the newest one is an adult is kind of pointless, because that's where the best source of levels is going to come from. But let's see. Is he an adult? Maybe he is. 6, 4, 6. No, there's the child. 8. 9 minutes to maturity, unfortunately. So let's just do 6 and 6, I guess. Now let's throw the 5 in there just because then we have a chance at a better golden. Oh, 5! You're getting the guillotine. Sorry, son. Oh, we did. That wasn't cold damage, was it? Not with our Aussies. Alright. I guess let's just keep rolling books. It's quite a terrible use of the levels, but again, what else do we really need them for? Oh, actually I should be checking the lower level ones in case they could have lifesteal too. I'm glad that I took the time to save that extra 4 experience points. That's really good. Fascinate. What does that do? Increases backstab damage. That could combo with the Geonox Spear sneak attacks, but obviously we can't enchant that, unfortunately. We're not... I figured we'd be getting a lot more, like, multi-enchant books that we would... You know, it would have, like, one for a helmet and one for a bow and one for a sword, and so you'd waste a bunch of them, but at least you'd be getting the levels. Apparently not. Inner Berserk. More damage when your health is low. Well, in RLCraft, by the time your health is low, you are dead. Respiration. Magic prop. Oh, well, that was the wrong one, but whatever. Purging. Once again, I did the lower level one. It's whatever. Lesser Smite 5. Honestly, I think the level 1 was better. Not a terrible book, but seems like I should just accept that this is not going to roll us lifesteal. I won't abandon hope, but the statistics are speaking. In fact, it seems impossible to get multiple on one book, which is very strange to me. There were two. It was like advanced smite or something useless, but at least we got two. That feels good. Did we? There it is. Yeah. Okay. Last chance. Nothing good. Well, at least we know that's not the way to do it. We've learned something today. And now what's the plan? We kind of really need that lifesteal if we're not gonna, like... Right? Like, stopping and healing during the fight is gonna be super inefficient. We're trying to do it for time. How do you make, like, instant health pots? Do some splash potions. A leech. Why does a leech? Oh, no, that's for the awkward potion. Or no. Why does a leech give you instant health? That's silly. Leeches take your health. All right, we're just... I guess we're gonna make some of these and try a fight. We also have the means to, but never tried making the potion of diamond skin. Although, in our current diamond state, we'd have to go mining, and no one wants to do that. I don't think we have a brewing stand. Rather than craft one, because e-waste is a real problem. Actually, we're going to want multiple, so this was purely performative. Oh, way too far. Still got it. That was actually kind of cool. If you don't agree, don't tell me. What is it? That? Make a bunch. We will put them... Maybe we move on from 10k HP cow. Okay, that really actually didn't open up any space. We're gonna go like this. Used all of our bottles getting blood. But we have glass. How many? and that many. I don't think these are gonna stack though, which is obviously going to limit how many we can bring. Oh, come on. Glug glug. Sorry. I'll stop. Okay. That was very fun. The world is happening. Hmm. You trying to learn how to click the part of the screen I'm trying to click? Not going well. Also, I'm wondering if there's an alternative to nether warts for the awkward potion, because I don't know that we have very much of that. Okay. Let's check. Oh, we got plenty. It's fine. It is annoying, though. I guess if we do this, we can shift-click it. You know what? Have all of it. Joy. Okay. And then we need the glistering melons. Glug, glug, glug. And then we need glowstone to make it level 2. Then we'll need gunpowder to make it a splash. Oh shoot, we're not gonna have any melon, are we? That's an oversight. Allow me to remedy that. Right here. Oh, not gunpowder. Oh, you can't? This is the worst atrocity ever committed by man. Okay, that's fine. Get you. Oh, really? I guess with my green thumb, though, if we put a couple seeds, it'll be fine. We will be rolling in melons in no time. Need to stand right here. Anybody got any good stories? Kid being chill. Okay, actually that's probably more than we need already. And then we need to make them glisten. I don't know how to do, but I assume it involves gold. Yeah. As could be expected. Make it all. Did not make it all. Okay, awkward plus melon. The biggest tech we've ever had to do for prepping for a boss. It'll all be worth it. It probably won't. No! 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 I got behind and I couldn't get caught up. Alright. We're doing it perfect this time, chat. Ready? No! It's hard to click the tall one. Oh yeah, nailed it. You've never seen gaming like this. Let's put potion stuff in this backpack in case for some odd reason we ever decide to make potions again. Right now I don't anticipate. I guess if we need to... we find ourselves in a situation where we need to just heal with the medikit, we'll just do the same for all the weapons so that at least it's a fair comparison. And it'll be fine. Okay, 6, 4, 8. Definitely a 6 and an 8. What do we get? Union has brought us a 9. Next it'll be 8 and 9. Quick math. Yes, so I was talking about Astrobot. All I was going to say is crazy Game of the Year choice when Black Myth Wukong was in the running. That's all. That's my hot take. I also haven't played it, so I'm speaking purely from emotion of Black Myth Wukong not getting chosen. Oh, you can stack them, but probably only to 8, right? Oh no, I panicked for a minute thinking I didn't make them level 2, but I did because I'm smart. Okay. I think that'll be enough for a boss, right? We're gonna find out. I am a bit worried. You haven't played the main one, you've played the sub Astrobot. I don't know. Saying words. I didn't know there was any variant. Oh, Astro's. Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of Astro's Playroom. It's super fun. Yeah, like I said, I've not played it. I do think I would enjoy the platforming type little cute D game. I just feel like Wukong better. And again, I am fully admitting that that is an opinion formed having only played one game. Ah, shoot. We're gonna need to go grab some extra diamond if we want to summon Rahovart. Darn. Why's my face cam so crisp? Well, because when I started streaming, my only option was my fancy Canon camera that I use for actual photography. So you get the crispy face cam. My only sad thing is like, it's way too much file to deal with to like record on the camera and record the live stream. So when I try to make shorts from stream content, I have to just stretch the shrunken camera screen and then it looks bad. And it's like, no guys, I'm sorry my short looks bad. I have a crazy camera. It just, you're getting weird distorted resolutions from it. And the next question was, why am I so handsome? I was born this way. Clip it, chat. Clip it. No, don't. Please don't. We are going to just drag an eye for some diamonds really quick. Should only take a minute. And we do have our Fortune 4 with us. It lives in our tool belt. It is impossible to forget. Bird pick of the day. Let me find my diamonds, and then I do have one ready, and I'm actually really excited because this is like one of the best pictures I've ever taken with that camera. It was also like one of the first good pictures I ever took with it, so it was just like kind of hit gold. Oh, I got fast in the water and ran into the wall. Pro said, yeah. How are we not seeing any diamonds with our dragon eye? Where'd it go? Okay, here we go. So let's grab out Fortune 4 on our mysteriously invincible pickaxe. Someone's mad about the things we're doing. Okay. dug myself into a problem. Great, 12 diamonds. Yeah, I think that's enough for the next boss, but of course we will grab a few more while we're down here. And I think we're getting closer to the angry guy, and I just want to go smack him to show him who's boss. He might be up. The cobble falling was crazy. Okay, let's see. Who's shouting up here? You? You. Seems to not be. Okay. We got plenty. Let's go home. We're going to go fight Rahovart with a boomerang. I expect to win because, right, if we're losing, I'm just going to switch to the Geonox Spear and bail myself out. But this is probably going to be the hardest one that we've done. Which is kind of exciting. Try something new. Soul Gazer and a Nether Star. And we're good. Okay. I think we have everything. These instant health pots are either going to work or not work. Also, I promised Bird of the Day. Let's get Bird of the Day done really quick. This is a guy who goes by a couple of names. So he is a white eye, certainly. You can see the white ring around his eye. What is, oh, it's my water bottle. He's been called the Japanese white eye. He's been called the warbling white eye. You hear different names. He's just so pretty, and this pink flower, and oh, it's so good. It's so good, chat. Like I said, I took this picture and I was like, this is literally my peak moment. It's all been downhill since. This was another picture from the Hawaii trip a few months ago, so he's a beauty. I love him so much. I've actually been sitting on that bird pick of the day for a couple of streams because we didn't break it out. So I've just been ready. Also, no. Give me a second. I have an idea. You. This. You. Don't know if this is possible. It is. Okay. So some of the geese that I bike by have had children. And they're so cute. I brought my camera with me on my commute today so that I could get a good picture for bird pick of the day. I didn't find them today, unfortunately, so this is just from my iPhone. But it's just a baby geese, and they're following their family, and it's so cute and sweet. I love them. I actually bike on a path that I used to bike on. And when I used to bike on this path, I got to watch a similar family of geese like just grow up, and it was so nice. And now I get to do it again, and I'm so excited. Because like we moved, and then we moved again, and now I'm back on the path, and I get to see the geese, and it's all good. Okay, so that's enough bird picks for the day. So the question was, did you miss Raho fight? You did miss one, but it was just a Geonox Spear one that we've already done. It wasn't anything exciting. It was 20 seconds, and we just did it for levels. We are now doing one with a boomerang. So this one's going to be a little bit more eventful. I don't know how I'm going to crowd control all the baddies with the boomerang, but we're going to figure it out. Yes, very spicy stuff with the fire boomerang. We are also like at risk of like it not coming back to us correctly and having to find it, so this could be chaotic. It also doesn't have lifesteal because we couldn't find a lifesteal book. So we're rolling with these splash potions of instant health. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I also think that this is gonna be, side note, too much to re-record. With the last tier episode, I re-recorded everything for YouTube so I could be like a little more annoying while doing it. I don't think I'm gonna do that again. So I think what you get from this is the real edited YouTube quality attempt right here. So we are gonna remember to pick up our waystone this time. So it doesn't get spawned. That was too much obsidian. So if I'm... Oh, there's always one ghast here. No! He ricocheted me. Can we boomerang him? Aha! That's pretty good. Oh, double kill! Nice. Okay. Straight up game it. I'm gonna have to... I'm saying watch that back. That's a keyword I'm gonna search in the video transcript. I have no idea how I got that diamond block under me. That was like a pixel perfect placement. And then see, I jump and I can't even place one block. Anyway. Or... what? Alright, so there's our altar. For the sake of keeping this... Honestly, let's just fill our hotbar. When I did this in the YouTube video last time, I started from back here, so I'm going to do the same thing, but... We've got the altar ready, so let's spawn him, and we are taking on Rahopart with nothing but a boomerang. Also, this is an issue. I am going to go ahead and just lifesteal off these guys before the boss is in. How would... Oh, shoot. I left to where the arena was spawning. Okay. Here comes our mans. We get no extra lifesteal. Oh, golly. It's gonna take a minute. This does actually have me pretty worried about lifesteal. We're gonna have to keep an eye on the minions. Also, like, if he tries to do any of his wipe mechanics, we're gonna have to actually try to avoid things today, rather than just stand at his feet and click. The trites are gonna be annoying. Okay, they died on my thorns. Okay, so he's got these orbs. I don't remember what these mean, honestly. It's got... Let me out! So that's what we don't want right there. Seems like the potions are going to be enough. Enough healing, not necessarily enough quantity. I thought... Okay, yeah, there's these... Oh, it's really bad! Okay, yep. Abort, abort. It's bad. Whew. So it's that we have to kill these little belts. This was always a possibility that we were dealing with. Wow. That wall is brutal. I don't feel like even if I was paying attention and dodging that I would have had time to get away from it. Wonder if I can jump over it with my Stone of Inertia. Also, I think we still have keep inventory on. We don't. Things just got spicy, chat. All right. Did we put our waystone back down? I don't even know. Here's my new skin. I still haven't fixed the stupid little lips. Man, okay. Yeah, no lifesteal is bad. I'm surprised once we started lifestealing with the spear that things still continued to go further south. On the bright side, we do have, like, very good armor to throw on for the recovery mission. I'm actually going to go diamond because the Tide Guardian breaks too easily. We've also got, like, bonus baubles. Like, we're fine. Also, no cross necklace. That would probably be really helpful with that wall. It's like, you can't take ticks of damage as fast. We should probably actually wear that instead of the Stone of the Sea. I forgot we switched. Anyway, we're here for you and a magnet. We can get our thing back very fast. And we don't have like an extra Lycanite thing to make sure we can lifesteal because that was in our tool belt. So we're just going to have to go. And actually, yeah, I didn't place the waystone. Haha. We have gone and created a situation chat. We have not had a moment like this in a very long time. Do we have to go all the way through the portal? Shoot, I don't know. I don't know where the Rahovard Arena is. We need to find it fast. Because despawn timer once we get in there. So we are going to throw together a new Lycanite weapon with Leech to keep us alive. This is a bigger predicament than I ever thought we'd get in again. So as long as I have the Ent Arm, it doesn't really matter what the rest of my weapon is. That's the only part that gives us that lifesteal. I guess that was the perfect number of charges. So let's throw on... We like this Stinger. Do we have a higher level one, though? No, I think it's on our axe type tool. Let's go... Do we have the Cinder Blade? Never did that. Unok Fist. This is leveled. Let's just do a double fist, maybe? So, I thought we had keep inventory on because I turned it on for these fights because we were memeing and expecting to die at least once. I don't know how I feel now that it's not on. Like, am I gonna... I mean, we're gonna do this recovery legit, but maybe I do turn it on to finish the boomerang fight, right? Because doing this every single time I die is gonna be absurd. So we probably don't want that. We have charges to upgrade this. Air and order, which I don't think I can search. Oh, no, I can. No, I can't because everything's coming up. Whatever. Let's just see quick. I don't think we do because I would have used them to level up my Ventoraptor. We do have some, but I kind of want to feed them to my son. Whatever. Make sure we get this recovery right, because if we lose everything at this point in the series, I'm gonna be a sad boy. This should be actually a pretty decent weapon, though. It'll be very slow, but 13 damage, 360-degree sweep. Could be worse. It should keep us alive at the very least. Magnet is on. Do a what now? What did I say? What words are being twisted? Alright, as we make our way back to the Nether, for anyone just joining us, we did not win the Rahovart fight with a boomerang. And now we are in a predicament because I thought I was turning keep inventory on for these fights, and apparently I undid that since last time. So... Oh shoot, we don't even have our dragon eye. We're not fireproof. We are not ready. Oh my goodness, and it's the stupid portal that takes us to the wrong place. Ah! Okay, at least I think we mostly beat this dungeon. So it shouldn't be too crazy. It's just also dark. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling very early game struggle problems. Man. Okay, we're going up the same chute we've clearly gone up before. Although we clearly dug our way up using a Vapula crystal for this one because of the weird plus sign hole. Okay, actually, whatever. Can't get my cobblestone to place because of all the blocks on the ground. I apologize for the darkness. Many things are going poorly at the moment. You gonna make it? No, the ice! Woohoo! We have died to there being surprise ice before. Sorry, do you know the struggles I'm having right now? If you did, you would be nice to me. It's the guy who I did a YouTube short about. Hello, buddy. He's very shy. Okay, I don't know where we live. So now we're also lost. Add that to the list of things that have gone very poorly. At least, okay, village, we're good. At least we have the backup armor. That is enough to keep us going for the moment. We might just throw together a fire resistant potion. That should be adequate. Stone is down here. Okay, so this is our portal. So let's also just grab a magic mirror to have on our person in case go poorly again. Does this work interdimensionally? I don't know. We don't have any backup fire res baubles. We don't have an extra tier 5 skull, or I'd just make a whole extra dragon eye. Dang. This is quite the turn of events, chat. Alright, good thing we made this whole potion setup. Don't know what I did with all the extra wart, though. Could have kept that over here. And then we need, what, magma cream? And we should probably redstone it for duration. Oh yeah, death scroll. Oh my goodness, thank you. That's what we need to do. I forgot about those. And I'm pretty sure they work across dimensions. Good save. I has popcorn. You get a verbal name shout out for that. We still want these pots though for... I don't know actually if they give you much resistance to the... like the green fire that they shoot, but... You are my favorite person in the chat named I has popcorn. Also, worth remembering is that we can go in bearing battle burritos. Courtesy of our son. Please let me off. Okay, so that takes away the time issue, having the grave scroll. Because finding the arena and our way in was going to be an issue. Cool. So let's just get straight at it. I'm going to battle burrito first. I don't know if we like go full Rahovart quickly before things go poorly. Looks like we got almost everything. Oh no, baubles are gonna make this tricky. Okay, can everyone just be nice to me? Okay, do I have... Yeah, kinda. Geonox spear, please? Yes. Okay. So I think we're okay. Let's just go roll him. Let's just go make him pay for his crimes. This Rat Hobart was not it. I think maybe something that I wasn't appreciating in these really fast fights is that the belts with those green protective flames around them get splash damaged when I'm in fighting them close. So they are an issue, and they have been an issue. I think that... Stop! No! His green wall, stupid, ugly idiot stayed. It's still there. Why me? Okay. Whatever. It's fine. I'm not mad. You're mad. I think that technically that was a bug. I think that is not a crazy statement to make. Do not believe that his fire is meant to stay like that. He did, no, what is it called? We really need things to be going better than this. Put the tool belt on, you dumb person! So I can grab things out of it! I can't! Save me! Martyrdom, is that what the thing was called back in the day? You'd like explode after you got wrecked. I can't believe how poorly this has gone. This is very sad. Let's put this on. It's also undying, which works for us. Let's go in wearing Tide Guardian. That would have been a little smarter. Durability's unimpressive, but as long as we get one of our weapons out, we'll be fine. We do need to find a magnet and make sure nothing has despawned, because the chest we brought was, and I should have expected this, too small. So, I was just realizing I should eat Aryasaur meat for the rejuvenation. Oh man. Oh man. The guy, I did not plan on him picking me up. Come here. Fight me up close. They're like, no problem. See, if I had the Aryasaur meat right now, we'd be chilling. We'd be totally fine. Also, having the Dragon Eye on, obviously, would be very helpful. Okay. Things are fine. Let us heal a lot. Whew. Well, that was a series of events. We will fight. My brother in Christ has no clue that I'm literally doing something. Oh shoot, is this gonna like burn? Is this bad? Is it gonna lose the stuff in it? I don't even know what to do. My inventory's full. How do I put things on? Why can't I get to him? What is happening? Who is repelling me? Also bad because I don't have a battle burrito eaten, so whole lack of rejuvenation. Do those shots push you? I've never experienced that before. Okay. So really the problem there was just not having brought the Aryasaur meat, which I realized right after my grave scroll popped. The problem now is that all of my armor sets are in the nether. And that apparently that fire rain seems like maybe it's a problem. Bring bigger storage. We're wearing this diamond helmet. We're wearing Prot 3 silver. Why am I naked? Well, you see, things have gone poorly. Things were going not poorly, now they are going poorly. Rahovart 1. I can, but my summoning staff is on my deceased person. But it's okay. We would be totally fine if we had brought Aryasaur meat that last time. The problem is that now we don't even have armor. That shield will be a damage sponge. Let's just throw on some iron. Actually, that's a bad idea because I won't be able to put on the stuff we've dropped. Yeah, that's a good point. It is cheap, easy, and it would be a good distraction. Make a backup staff. And okay. We'll make the fancy one that summons double so that we have all the distractions. Which I think is the Ghast tier one. Lapis, Bones, Ghast tier. Lapis, Bones, Ghast. I liked the summoning staff early game. Now it's just like, eh. It feels like the payoff isn't usually worth it. We made it with like unbreaking and everything though, so we invested into it. It's just it kind of became more obsolete once I didn't need to summon nymphs anymore. So much so that I forget about it, which I do appreciate the reminder. It is a good idea to distract all the guys. Also, now would probably be a good time to try the diamond skin potion that we forgot to try. We might as well. Or the despawn timer is not ticking while we're on. We need those bone spur things. I have no idea where they are. We haven't touched those in forever. I could enchant the staff, but is there anything beyond like unbreaking that really does anything on it? Could also bring an extra dragon scale, prevent the wither. What the heck? We're invested into this recovery. What is it? Boom, boom. That's an extra couple seconds, maybe. And then we need to just find those bone things. I know we harvested a whole bunch. What did we do with them? How much IRL time? A lot. And a lot of it was spent trying to get a Geonox spear. How do you check that again? 2.67 days. Which, what is that? 6, 7. No, 48 plus 15 hours-ish. A little over 60. I did not know where we put these things, but we definitely have them. Am I getting canceled for the little thing I did there? Oh, here they are. Spores, not spurs. They're not bone spurs, they're bone spores. Silly me. How am I this ahead? Oh, this is a good thing. Okay. Gaming, honestly. Straight up gaming. Is this the right potion base? Diamond skin. Really if I were to guess how I'm any amount of ahead, it's because once I got the Geonox spear, I was cruising through any dragon or anything that could possibly come at me. The Geonox spear is an insane weapon, and we've beaten Rahovart probably 10 times. It's just now I'm memeing him with different weapons for this silly little tier list I'm doing, and that is why he is currently getting the upper hand on me. Okay, also we're dying of cold. Oh, we saved our heating coil. I never thought we'd need this again. Oh, well, we're chilling for now. Do I have a lever? That was upside down. That was a revel. Okay, now make me warm. Diamond skin, let's give it an extra level rather than duration. Also, let's break in the staff to get a nymph to heal what we've lost. Obviously, that now needs to recharge before we go into the nether, but that's okay. Cool. Okay, we're gonna be as protected as you can be with a crappy diamond helmet and a dented silver chestplate on. While the summoning staff regens, I'm gonna run away really quick, and then we will continue our rescue. Other than these Rahovart fights, which he was not winning up until about 30 minutes ago. Okay, we should have all that we can get. I do not know what could happen in this situation. Red Knight. Did not actually know what this means. Alright, boom. And a boom. And a boom. And a big old boomy boom. Pages. Oh my goodness, we need that Astroth looking guy to stop. Oh, it's bad. Holy moly. On the bright side, a lot of our good stuff is in that chest. Oh, no Dread Knights. I do not know Dread Knights, I'm afraid. Right, we're going in a different approach. We're not playing around anymore. They've gone and angered me. They are real. I believe you. I believe every word. Okay, do we have levels? Not really. I was hoping we could throw some enchants on this, but maybe even if we can get prod on our helmet, that would be enough. I also don't want to fight for it a lot. This should be pretty okay armor, right? So, in the meantime, we're combining previous strategies. Yeah, Ice and Fire brings, like, the dragons and everything. I know that part. Arbor and Void. Arbor. I do have it on. On Ancient Dreadnought? No, that's a different mod. What's even the plan? All I know is that we need an Ent Arm to come in with us. Clink Scythe does okay damage. Let's put a couple of Clink Scythes on. We've got plenty of the charges to level them, so should get us some damage to combine with Lifesteal. Even though this time we won't be able to upgrade the Ventoraptor Skull. That's fine. We should also put the other base thingy. The the thing. Or did we use it? The one that gives slowness. Undead mini boss. Yeah, I just don't know this guy. I'd have to look that up. Do we have any pommels? And we might as well put something, right? But maybe we don't have any more pommel slot items. Alright, the sword is as good as it gets. But combine the lifesteal with a little bit of protection plus Aryasaur meat. I think we're okay. Didn't go well last time, but we had crappy armor and no lifesteal, so I'm thinking combine these strategies and hopefully this works. I actually kind of don't want to play recovery mission anymore. My gosh, it's just like you get here and it's bad. Go away. How am I don't feel like I'm life stealing enough. Why? Why was he even mad at me? Why did a tiny zombie pigman come and deal the finishing blow? That was so rude. Oh, he's got the Tide Guardian armor on. What the heck? My man says mad at the wrong guy. Okay, we got this weapon back at least. Why are you guys angry? We're friends. Or so I thought. Okay. Where is my Geonox spear, please? We have a magnet on us. Okay, I think we just got Geonox. Okay. That would be the worst possible thing to lose, so. Let's just run around with our magnet and. Obviously at this point I don't even remember where deaths were, but. Okay, you're getting life stealed on. As are you, and you, and you. Vorach, who moves with remarkable speed, as you'll recall. That seems to be mine. What are you? What in the heck are you? What is it? Who's this tiny little thing? A firefly. Aw. I would never hurt you. Oh, shoot. Where'd that lifesteal at? Don't have rejuvenation up. Sorry guys, but I do need the help. I'm feeling like we've gotten everything that's here. I was wrong, I was very wrong. I need to get rid of this guy very quickly. Get his pendants. Who cannot hit me if I am jumping. Yeah, no, for real. Where's my lifesteal? Why is my head almost dead? Save me. This is my protective wall. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm very locked in at the moment with all of these things going on. Heal up. The group. We're okay. I also don't know what a Cryona is. This place is the arena that spawns when you summon the Rahovart boss. Who again, we've traditionally beaten in 20 seconds, but today the mission has taken a bit longer on account of dying. So let's... Oh yeah, that doesn't work, does it? Okay, I guess we put down the waystone for a reason. It's easier or harder than Elder Dragon? Just very different. The decay effect kind of changes a lot. The decay making you not be able to heal. As long as you eat battle burritos, you're generally fine, but it's eh. Hard to directly compare IMO. Okay. Many, many, many things happened in the last few minutes. I don't have my tool belt at the moment. On the bright side, we've got a couple of fun little Lycanite weapons if we're ever in an emergency again. Try to see about sorting some stuff. Getting everything where it ought to be. Later. Right now things go in chests and that's that. We can go in there for now. Man, this was a disaster. I also don't know how we got our medi kit that should have been in the tool belt. I have slight concerns about the implications of that, but hopefully that's not a problem. Hopefully it's still somewhere. Ooh, Ankh shield, perhaps? No? That would be a very unfortunate outcome. No leggings? No, leggings are here. Okay, okay. Honestly, Ankh shield probably we can remake. Okay. Oh, wait. This is... Oh, we do have our analyzers. So somewhere in one of these chests, we found the missing analyzer that we lost last time. I guess that's exciting. Okay. Right now, the only thing I know is missing is the Ankh shield. Seems like everything else is in the tool belt where it belongs. So our losses are small, but not zero. It is appearing. I am going to run back in and just do another sweep for the Ankh shield, because obviously that's pretty big to have. But I'd be very surprised if it's just laying somewhere still. We've swept the perimeter pretty well, so we should run on kind of the inside. Oh, actually a pigman could have picked it up. In that case, I don't know if he could have despawned while holding it. That would be unfortunate. I don't know what these fireflies are that are suddenly here. I kind of like them. Okay. Never fighting Rahovart again. He's got a backpack. He could have stolen my Ankh shield. He did not. gonna slay all of the pigmen and make sure that I'm not oblivious to something. It doesn't seem so. Well, as I said, it's definitely remakeable. I just can't think off the top of my head what all we need or have or don't have. Shoot. What a series of events. We've got things sorted out for the moment. Fix our beloved spear. That would have prevented this from ever happening. And I guess we need to look into making a new Ankh shield. That's where a lot of our resistance baubles are currently used into. I think we have most of it. So we need... Oh, the Ring of Free Action is going to be the limiting factor. We were not able to find an extra of those. Guess we've got a new mission then. And also we must be missing a bauble because we weren't wearing the Black Dragon scale. It's just a ring. Ring of Resistance, probably. But we don't have another Heart of Diamond. Shoot. Yeah, so we're definitely not where we were before the tragedy struck. I guess we'll put that on for now. Protect from poison and wither. Darn. Let's go breed our bookworms. That'll take the edge off. I'm really surprised by losing one item. Like, it seems weird when you have the magnet on that there's one thing that wouldn't find its way back to you. I mean, obviously, we could have lost things that I'm just not noticing as well, but... Level 12, pretty good. Good jump there from 9 to 12. 25% increase. Still tempted to go, like, run around some more and try to find it, but... Gone. That would be... less. Throwing this axe, because it keeps getting in my way. Please let me in. Thank you. I mean, right, the shield we have is good. We just lose some resistances, which really... We lose immunity to, like, nausea and levitation, weakness and mining fatigue. Like, it's nothing we can't live without just fine for now. We are going to have to go farm up a shulker heart as well as the Ring of Free Action. Regardless, I do want to finish the Rahovart fight. So we're going to do it the way that we originally planned. Which is with keep inventory on, since it is kind of a meme fight. It turns out... Oh, we didn't get any of our health potions either. Maybe we do just need to get lifesteal before we do this. There's just no good way to heal otherwise. I mean, I could bring blocks and tower up long enough to heal with the medikit. I could bring ender pearls for a quick escape to heal. I could just scale the wall and heal, but all of those things add time, and we're like trying to time trial this guy, so it feels like that kind of works against our goal. You know what? I titled the YouTube stream indicating that we were giving the bookworm a chance to weigh in. So, Mr. Librarian, how do you feel about the recent developments?
I think you suck.
Well, that's not very nice, but you heard it from the librarian's mouth directly. Okay, well, gonna go poke my head in there one more time, but now that we realize there are multiple things we lost, we know they're gone. They're long gone. Very calm here at the moment. I see you. Wherever you went. I see you back there. Yeah. Shoot. Oh, I guess I'll like look back at the recording and determine if there was anything else we lost, but for the moment, I have no means of covering. Which again, it's fine. We have the Geonox Spear. Honestly, I could lose everything else and it would be fine. That is definitely our most important asset. So I think that is actually where we're just going to wind it down. A little bit of a cliffhanger on the Boomerang's ability to take down Rahovart, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, he broke my book. Yeah, we'll never know, for now, if the Boomerang is able to take out Rahovart. I am actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me check really quickly that Lifesteal even can be applied to the Boomerang, because if it can't, right, obviously we have to find out a way to win with our current... Lifesteal cannot. Can Vamp? I don't think we have it. We are sans Vamp. But I feel like if Lifesteal can't, neither can Vampirism. So they're ineligible for Lifesteal. But now I've committed to the bit, so we're gonna have to do something. And with that wall attack, it's gonna be tricky. I mean, right, we could have nymphs flying around with us, but that's... No. They just die right away. We could use Aegises to go and distract more guys. Maybe they could take out the little shield belfs. Or we could just know that they're a problem and focus on them a little more. We could also set a rule where I'm allowed to use the Geonox Spear to lifesteal off of the little guys, but only the Boomerang can hit the boss. These are all options, and I have not settled on one for the moment, so we are going to wrap up, but a little bit more of a cliffhanger than we're used to in terms of how to proceed. Oh, my face is so ugly through the helmet, but my eyes line up with the slots, so that's good. So, thank you to everyone who hung out today. We had a nice active chat. That was a lot of fun. Definitely, we're going back and we're shouting out I has popcorn for the grave scroll suggestion, because if we didn't do that, I think we would have lost our Geonox Spear. And we've seen how big of a problem that is to recover. So, thank you for that. Shout out to everyone in the chat, YouTube as well as Twitch. You can see on screen right now just above my head, which I can point at now that I have my thing over here. There's the Discord link. If you want the most up-to-date stream information, when we're going live, what we're going to be doing, join that Discord. We're starting to get more people in there so we can have a lot of people who know we're going online, right? A big crowd at the start of the stream is always fun. Check out the YouTube if you've missed any moments from the series, if you want to catch up on any other content that I've been posting. I have everything sorted into a playlist, so if you want to watch the full streams, if you just want to watch the edited episodes, those are all separated from each other. You can find the content that tickles your fancy and uh, get the tickle that you seek. So before I say anything else weird, check out the Discord, check out the Instagram, the TikToks, the YouTube, all the good things. But we will see you next time where we will be. No tickles, please. You're gonna love it. It's great. I hated that. So now I lost my train of thought because I went and said something stupid. We're gonna figure out how we're going. I kind of want to kill that blight. We kind of need levels. We're canceling the outro for this. Is he black or no? He's very fast. Okay, we're at level 30. Yay, enchantments. So everyone head on over to YouTube for your free tickles, and we will see you in the next one. So thanks for hanging out, and we will see ya tomorrow, same time for another stream. So thanks for hanging out. We'll see you there.